We are going to recreate some of your favorite Starbucks drinks right at home. And we're gonna see how much they cost to make at home and how much Starbucks makes off of each of these drinks. I'll be sharing the costs, the business strategies, and some of the things that have made Starbucks an absolute powerhouse in business. So grab your mugs and let's get making some coffee. First up, we're making a caramel macchiato. It's a fan favorite. What is a caramel macchiato? Let's walk through it. It's got very few ingredients, so it's pretty simple to make at home.
Start with a shot of espresso. Add steamed milk and top it off with a drizzle of caramel. It's all about the layering of flavors to create that signature taste. Wow, does that look good?
This is one of Starbucks' most iconic drinks. Obviously you can see what's in here. It's a caramel macchiato. You can't tell because I had it in a blue cup. I actually drank most of it because it was pretty dang good. This is one of Starbucks' most iconic drinks. It's a layered espresso drink, and when we made this just now, we actually forgot the vanilla syrup. That's one of the key ingredients. So reading through this, we forgot the vanilla syrup. So just imagine we put vanilla syrup in here.
And it was just as good.
It was just as good, but the vanilla syrup probably would have made it a little bit better. But the numbers I'm pulling hopefully are at least a little bit closer to being accurate than the way we made this caramel macchiato. This drink was originally introduced in 1996, and they released it during Starbucks' 25th anniversary, which is really cool actually. So in 1996, they were 25 years old. Did you know the term macchiato stands for mark in Italian? Bet you didn't, but it does. And that's referring to how this drink marks with the milk. Gets marked with the milk. Don't worry about that. Okay, let's talk about daily revenue that the caramel macchiato for Starbucks drinks. So on a daily average, Starbucks sells about 500,000 of these drinks, and they sell them for an average cost of $5.45 estimated, right? It depends if you get the big, small, medium, large, but this means that on an annual basis, they are selling $2,750,000 worth of caramel macchiatos in a single day. That's wild. Woo! Again, if you times that by 365, as an estimation, they're selling about nearly $1 billion worth of caramel macchiatos in a year. That's a lot of caramel macchiatos. The cost to make this drink at home, it depends, but it's around $1.25 to about $2 to make it at home. Which means if you made a caramel macchiato at home every single day of the entire year versus going to Starbucks to purchase a caramel macchiato, you would save yourself around $1,400 per year, which is wild. Starbucks has an absolutely amazing business model because they are so scaled out. This is absolutely incredible. But these drinks taste really, really good. Caramel macchiato. We're missing the vanilla syrup in there. We have vanilla syrup, we just forgot to put it in there. Okay, I mean, it's good. Yeah, this is what I normally drink something very similar to this, so it's just like, I'm so used to it. What's next? Let's make another cup of coffee. Which of these three coffees is gonna taste the best and gonna be the cheapest to make at home? Number 2. Second up, a brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso.
Start with 2 shots of bold espresso. Add brown sugar and a touch of cinnamon. Can't forget the ice. Shake it like you mean it. Top with oat milk, or in our case, whole milk. It's smooth, balanced, and real. This isn't just coffee, it's clarity in a cup.
So what is a brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso by Starbucks? Let's walk through it a little bit. It's a cold, creamy drink with a really strong espresso flavor in it. Now it's sweetened with some of that brown sugar and the syrup that we put in. And when you shake up that cinnamon, boy oh boy, it becomes delicious when the finishing oat milk hits. It just hits different. This is a little bit of a newer drink. It originally launched in March of 2021. When they created this drink, they were targeting more of the plant-based milk drink people. The reason they created a drink like this was because they began growing interest in less sugary drinks at Starbucks. As that demand grew, the shaken drinks became very popular on social media, so they thought, hey, this is gonna hit the exact demographic we need to hit business-wise. And Starbucks didn't invent the oat milk, but they definitely made it mainstream. Now, it did have beautiful layering. Unfortunately, I waited too long to actually do this section of the video, so you can't tell, but it had beautiful layering. Roll the B-roll clip right here. Starbucks also put very trendy ingredients in here, and those trendy ingredients are the brown sugar and cinnamon. Believe it or not, those are very trendy in March of 2021 and gives you some sustainable vibes apparently. That's what ChatGPT told me. I don't know what that means. But the biggest thing I learned from Starbucks, actually after digging into this specific drink, was that you have to position yourself in front of where the market's going. This drink wasn't revolutionary, it was extremely timely for them to create it. And that's what made all the difference in the world. You don't have to create the wave, you just gotta be able to surf on it. Starbucks apparently knows how to surf. Let's look at the daily revenue that this drink created. So, on a daily basis, Starbucks sells about 250,000 of these drinks. That's a lot of drinks. The cost of this drink is about $5.45 on average, which means on a daily basis, Starbucks is selling $1,362,000 worth of this drink. That's actually crazy. On average, estimated, right? We aren't Starbucks' financial institution, but that would be cool, okay? So just think about that. Now, what that means on a yearly basis is Starbucks is producing about $497 million off of just this drink. But how much did we make this drink at home for? So to make this drink at home, it costs about $1.30 to about $2 when you estimate different costs and depending on all the factors. So, which means if you drink one of these a day, and it only costs you about $1.25 to make it at home, you could save about $1,500 per year just by making this coffee at home and not going to Starbucks. So let's taste this brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso.
Give it a mix.
It smells really good actually. It smells fresh. Fresh from the sea. It's good. I don't like iced drinks just because they taste watery. Okay, it's pretty good.
Use the straw I gave you.
Told to use this straw. That's pretty good actually. It's really smooth. It's actually really light and smooth. The flavors mix really well too. Nothing like jumps and grabs you, right? It's not like too heavy in cinnamon. It's not too heavy in any of the flavors. It's not too heavy in espresso, but it definitely lowers the taste of that espresso really well. Let's go to number 3 in our journey to see which cup of coffee we can make at home for the cheapest, but for the best amount of money. Third up, an iced cinnamon Dolce latte.
A sweet, spicy, iced espresso drink made with cinnamon, dolce syrup, milk, and ice. The perfect blend of cozy and refreshing.
So what is an iced cinnamon dolce latte? That's what this is. What's in here? So the cinnamon dolce latte was originally introduced in around 2006 by Starbucks. And it was a limited time only seasonal drink for them. They were only gonna originally keep it around just for the colder months as a little bit of a test run, but it grew in so much popularity that they ended up keeping it. So they designed this drink to be lighter than like the pumpkin spice latte. And they wanted it to be a little bit less heavy than some of the other drinks that they come out with seasonally during that time of year. And they also didn't want it to be as intense like a mocha. Now, what about the revenue that this creates for Starbucks? So on a daily average, they serve about 100,000 of these drinks. They charge about $5.25 on average for an iced cinnamon dolce latte. And so that means they're producing on a daily basis with just this drink around $525,000. Annually, that's around $191 million that Starbucks producing off just this iced cinnamon dolce latte drink. But how much can you make it at home for? So when you make this at home and you put all the ingredients into factor, it's between $1.50 and $2 to make at home, depending which ingredients and the size of the ingredients that you use. We happen to use some of the nicer ingredients and a little bit of a nicer machine, but it's definitely not top end. We are not professionals. But when you compare that to a $5.25 drink, that means you're saving around $3 per drink just by making it at home. It's actually pretty crazy when you think about how much these drinks cost. But kudos to Starbucks for being able to double the price of what it actually costs to make. Okay, this is going to be my favorite one. I already know it just because of the way it looks. I mean, we got the cool stuff on the sides. That's pretty awesome, right? This is a DeLonghi stainless steel espresso maker. I make about 500 cups of coffee at home a day, so it's pretty used. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, I think I could drink this all day. Yeah, it's been fabulous. Nobody's ever had a coffee this good. I can feel my capillaries opening up. I think the more of these coffees that you drink, the more you feel it, the better they taste. I can't even speak straight. So after breaking all of this down, what is the cheapest Starbucks drink out of these 3 drinks to make at home? So a caramel macchiato, $1.50 to $2 to make at home. A brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso, about $1.30 to about $2 to make it at home. An iced cinnamon Dolce latte, about $1.50 to $2 to make it at home. When you look at the cost, it only costs about $1.50 to $2 per drink to make it at home. And it might be cheaper if you purchase stuff on sale or buy in bulk, right? Costco, I'm sure they have this stuff in really big quantities. The winner is the brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. That comes out to actually being the cheapest drink to make at home. So remember, if you skip all the marketing tricks that Starbucks does to get you in and the different remarketing tactics, such as their rewards program, you could save yourself a lot of money just by resisting their amazing marketing. If you think we missed a drink that we should break down, let us know.